line. Look at it. It's freaking popping.
Oh, it is. It's a Friday. It's not like weird.
Monday is on the other
Goodwill, the color is pink.
Okay, Wobble will push you.
Okay. Can you hold Wawa's purse though?
Looks like you guys are going to the new stock cart.
Yep, we made a beeline right to the new cart. So I end up finding a Vera Bradley purse, looking it over for any stains or rips or holes here. Definitely a Vera Bradley, as you can see. Came with a couple extras. So in the cart it goes. Then my daughter throws these shoes to me and she's like, hey, these things do pretty well. So here I am looking them up. Actually, never heard of that brand. Have you, honey?
No, I haven't either.
Hey, honey, check out this cool sweater I found.
That's a groovy one right there.
Oh yeah, this thing like literally jumped out at me. It was so bright.
Yeah, I saw that the year is 91 on here, vintage.
Yeah, can you believe it? That is one awesome sweater.
This is the first time we ever picked up something like this.
Yeah, this simulator is gonna bring us some amazing money. Wait for it in the haul.
And it looks like Cash is simulating some driving skills right there.
Beeping the whole time I thought it's almost. I know. It's less than. And that's when I told him. Here you go.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Okay, can you hold?
He's holding the tree.
No, Lola has the water.
You want me to hold his hand?
I guess if he's got the tree, I mean, this isn't the most convenient thing in the world.
He's got the tree. Oh, almost died.
Oh, your shoe came
I
off.
think I gave you a flat tire. Hold on.
Okay, you got.
Hey guys, welcome back to check out our haul video here for the day.
We actually went to this Goodwill spur of the moment with our grandson. We actually did not video, so we are going to piggyback this with another video that we have.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We wanted to definitely get you the haul because we did find, you know, some pretty cool items.
Decent.
And So here's the first one.
All right, so this one here, I just grabbed off the rack. It is a Jumpman, Air Jordan, Nike Jumpman, whatever you want to call it, brand. This is actually a crop top.
Women's.
For
crop
women's?
top. Yep.
Yeah, so
When I saw it, I thought it was a kid size, and he kept saying, "No, this is a crop top." I'm like, "Oh, this won't fit our grandson." He's like, "Honey, it's a crop top." I'm
so
like, "Oh, okay."
yeah. So the thing that I can explain for her to understand it, I mean, she got it pretty quick, but if this was a sweatshirt, there would be some link in between here.
Yeah.
So here's the stitching. So it's definitely by the belly button.
Yes.
So like that is an authentic crop top hoodie. And this is actually, they call it here as Air Jordan. So boom. So there's what it looks like there. Gosh, Jordan brand, I think it's a bread and butter brand. But then there's some rare ones from the 80s that go for over 150.
Yeah, and this one's not vintage, right?
No, this is not.
Not
No.
vintage.
But this could probably be for bread and butter, 25, 30 bucks.
Yeah, I would say around 20.
Yeah.
So not too bad. It might settle a little bit because this, you know, tends to be flooded. But
yeah, it gets oversaturated.
yeah,
for sure.
and what size is this actually?
It's a medium.
Yeah, so it's not like a large or an XL, which would sell faster, but
But in
I
women's,
figured, yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
It's bread and butter.
mhm.
And then let's see. Yes, and then I picked up. Wait for it.
Silky and smooth.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh la la.
So it is Spanx. If you guys don't know this brand, this is a very good brand to look up. Some of it's bread and butter. Other stuff can do really well. And
We'll keep this one personally
No, we're not personally. Oh, for you?
for you.
It
And
will
then
fit
for me.
perfect, honey.
Not for me.
Anyways, this is not going to be personal. This will be sold. But this is a great brand to look out for. I don't actually know what it is, like a bodysuit type. I don't know if it's like a tummy tightener thing or whatever. But yeah, this is a really good brand to look for.
That's
and
so
I think
funny.
I want to say it was around 30 or 40 for this, and I think we paid $3. So that was an awesome,
Isn't that a
awesome
romper?
pickup. If it was more like on the outside of your body, but this is something you wear underneath.
Yeah. Unless you. Anyway, I
Yeah,
was
let's
waving.
get back to our G-rated show.
Well, there will be like, you know, RV trips and flips after dark.
Wow, you actually said it right this time.
Stop it. So I'm like waving to the neighbor, and then you have those pigs like this, and then like,
Oh, the neighbor was like, what are they doing?
yeah. It's like
Like, what kind of neighbors are
probably
those?
thinking of flashing them or
Oh,
something.
and we're a very small town, so
Yeah,
maybe that wasn't such a good idea to hang your underwear out here, babe.
yeah. The Vivids are known for just hanging their underwear out here. Okay.
Anyways, back to the show. All right, so these are something else we picked up. What
These
are they, babe?
One of my favorite brands now moving here.
Yeah.
Carhartt.
Yes. Now, I think we could actually both fit in these.
Yeah,
Pretty large size,
they are big.
but large sell. So these are Carhartts. And the reason why we picked them up, because they're called
Carpenter.
the Carpenter. Actually, they called them, I think, the dungaree.
Oh, they are dungaree.
Yeah, the original
But they're
dungaree
definitely like
fit.
in Cali. They're called Carpenter jean.
Yeah.
Because then you could hang your hammer on the loop there.
Right. So as far as Carhartt jeans, we don't pick up all of them because it is kind of saturated. So you want to get more of the ones that are in style right
Yeah.
now. And these do okay right now, but I think what really sold us is the color. It's kind of a green color, so it's not your basic black and gray, brown type. So no, I think this will do really well, especially being in that very large size.
Yeah.
We also found these boots here. They are steel-toed, and all right, baby, having too much fun. So they are the Wolverine right there. And they're not in amazing condition. They're in good condition, I'd say.
And the
We've
tread
been in a
is really good,
Yeah, and that's
actually.
what you guys kind of got to look out for. You know, this type of boot is more like a work boot, especially with the steel toe.
Yeah.
So they're gonna expect to have wear, and actually sometimes they like the wear look. So
Yeah.
don't be afraid to pick up stuff like this. Now, if it's got, you know, huge scuff marks or like,
Yeah.
you know,
You'll know.
the bottom part is separating from the top part, that's definitely not a good sign. And a good way to check, now these might be a little harder. You just do kind of the squish test, and then you can kind of tell if they're separating, but these are not. But these are men's, I believe.
What size
They
is
do
it?
say USA. I don't know if that means that they are vintage, but yeah, I mean, they're not huge
They're
money
made really
makers,
well.
but they are made really well, and they are heavy. So
Yeah.
I would say we'll probably make around $35-40 on these after all fees and shipping and stuff like that. So not a bad pickup. I think we paid $6.99 on those.
There you go.
And then I did get a couple personal items, which I'm not going to bore you this time with. But I think my favorite find of the day,
This is
find
my
of the day.
favorite time of the day. Inside
Shout out
joke.
Mom.
And Papa.
Oh, Mom and David.
And Papa.
And Papa.
Which is Dave.
Yeah. So, anyways, this was a fun and funky item that I found. Check it out, guys. This is awesome.
This is the official Punky Brewster.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, this stuff is in, which is crazy to me.
Yep.
But what caught my eye was obviously the bright floral design. I'd never heard of this brand before, IB Diffusion, but it says right on there
I don't know either.
1991, so that is well over vintage. That is like 30, no,
91.
actually it's 10 years over vintage, considered vintage. So this is an old sweater.
It looks very vintage.
Yeah, and it's got shoulder
Shoulder
pads.
pads?
Oh,
Yay.
yuck. So I remember
Melly
back in the day,
Vanelli
actually,
ages.
actually I should say shoulder pad, because there's no shoulder
Oh.
pad on the other side. So I don't know. We may just take out the shoulder pad.
That's crazy. So
Yeah,
if you're
that's
into
questionable.
one shoulder pad,
Yeah,
looking
so
like,
if you've got shoulders, one go up, one go down, this might be a good fit for you.
do the Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, so anyways, awesome find here. This is probably a $40 to $50 sweater right
Crazy.
here. And we probably paid like $4. So not too bad. Not too shabby there.
Yeah.
So that is it. That is all that we have in that haul for you. Like I said, we are piggybacking this one with a different one. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it.
See ya.
See ya. All right, welcome back to
Hello.
our haul. This was actually a thrift trip that just me and my daughter went. Actually, my grandson, but we left him at home. He did some. What did you do, babe?
I assembled some shelves for our new storage unit.
Yeah, so he was productive. I was productive out thrifting. I didn't get a lot this day because we had just been in there, probably the day before, and which is kind of great because then you kind of like can get in there. You've already been there, done that, seen it. You just kind of trying to find the gems, trying to find like stuff that they had just put out. And also they bring out a lot of stuff all throughout the day. So I usually make a beeline to the back where they have the new carts. And so that is actually where I found this item. So this is a Vera Bradley purse right there. And it does have a little bit of wear. And they tend to mark these things up. But this one actually was only marked $6.99. But what intrigued me to get this one was it. Ooh. I thought it came with it. I did pay $1 each on these, but
the oven mitt?
It has the match. Not an oven mitt. For a purse. Yeah, I keep my oven mitt. I'm gonna go cook. Oh wait, I got my oven mitt in here. So it's not an oven mitt.
All right.
But it is a sunglass or glasses case, and it matches. And then also, not only that, but it actually had the matching wallet.
There you go.
So, and I paid, like I said, $1 each on that. So I paid $8 total, which isn't bad for a Vera Bradley. They can be oversaturated. Like I said, this one does have a little fade, but I thought it would be worth it with the extra accessories. So probably $30, $40 on this one.
Very good. Yeah, these are the first times I've seen these since I was in the storage area the whole time. So I'm just her hype man this whole thing. So
yeah, thanks, honey.
Yes,
thanks for your support.
Yep. Yay.
So my daughter found this. She's like, I know it's not a big deal. We only paid $1, but it is Brighton. We do like Brighton. We've picked up several Brighton purses in the past, and they can do really, really well. This is just a little coin purse, so it's not anything special, but she thought, hey, why don't you just bought this with maybe a purse that you found or something else that's Brighton, and it will just make your, your sale even better. Yeah. So for $1, I said, why not?
Nice. And it's crazy, like when we flew into Indiana too, they have a Brighton in their little mall area there in the airport. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, and he didn't know what it was, so I had to explain, but
I'm like, oh.
So it was a good education.
Educated.
Yes. So this is another item that Cameron found. So bras, bras can do really well. This one's really, really pretty, actually.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not too familiar. Every time I see this brand, which is not very often, Soma, I always think it's Sonoma, and I always think it's the Target brand. Oh. So I never look it up. So when she handed me this, and I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, Soma. Soma can do really well. And I would say it does. It's a bread and butter item, and I'm sure other stuff does as well. I will definitely be educating myself more on this, but this bra is really pretty. It looks brand new. It does not have tags, but it does not look used. So she's like, yeah, Mom, I think that this would sell probably around $25, $30. So I was excited about that. And I think bras, I want to say, are $2 or $3. Woohoo! Yep. And then she also found these cute little boots. And unfortunately, they're too small for our grandson.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, but she's like, well, you might want to just resell them. So I did look them up. They might take a little while to sell. They're called Masterson Boot by Masterson Boot Company, I guess.
Okay.
I had never heard of the brand.
Masterson.
Yeah, so, but they're super cute, and I would say we'll probably make $30 off of them.
That's
when
cool.
it's said and done. We paid $5, so not bad.
What
Like
was the
I
color
said,
of the day?
color of the day was still pink,
Okay.
and this was orange.
Okay. This one.
Anyways, they may sit for a while. They might not. I mean, depends on the size. I didn't see any in this size. It is just barely toddler size, or maybe, yeah, like baby toddler. It's a size 5, so those might do well. Not sure. Just thought they were too cute to pass up. Woohoo! And then the last item that my daughter slipped to me, she says, "Mom, I think this brand does really well," and they're like brand new, which
Yeah,
they
they look
do.
new.
They are brand new.
Oh,
You
love
can
them.
tell on the bottom. They're called Fly London. I've never heard of the brand. On the back, they have like their little fly logo there.
See?
And yeah, when I did look up these go for probably around $40 or $50. So, and I believe we paid $3.99.
Nice.
So not too bad there. The last thing that I picked up, actually, that
Was
I
this your
found-
favorite time of the?
this is my favorite item of the day.
All right. Shout out, Papa.
Yes, and Nana.
And Nana.
Oh, we
flip-flopped
flip-flopped it. See what we did there?
Yes.
Yeah. So, anyways, this this could actually be a really, really good item. It was a item that I've never found before. I only paid $1.99 for this. It is a Natural Point Tracker 3 Pro for I guess it's for the Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Oh.
PC magazine. I don't know. Honestly, don't even know. It's
You
some
gotta
kind of
look
head
out
tracker.
for those too, those simulator items.
Yeah, so I just thought, hey, like this could be something. And so when I did look it up, there was only one listed, none sold. But the one listed, over $100 for this thing.
Wow.
So, like I said, it has
Sheesh.
not been sold yet. But obviously, if someone is looking for it, they're only going to find one on eBay. But now they'll find two. And because we're going to list ours cheaper. And hope to
Yeah.
get a quick sale out of this. So we'll probably list around $80, $90.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that was my question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if there's one that's kind of similar to it, but not the same, would you up your sale price or just keep it around the same sales price as
I think it
them?
depends on what it is, honestly, and what is sold.
Hmm.
There's a lot of factors when it comes to that sort of thing.
Okay.
As you do this more and more, you'll kind of use your noodle a little bit more on that.
Or lose it,
Yeah.
like our grandson, once in a while.
He loses his noodle.
Lose a noodle.
Anyways, yeah, so I just thought, really, like, this is a no-brainer for $1.99. If we can flip it for 80
Can't
bucks.
believe it was $1.99.
Yeah, I think they just didn't know what it was.
They
And
missed it, which is
well,
awesome.
and that's what you've got to, that's what you've got to find is at these Goodwills and thrift stores or even garage sales people that just, they don't know the value of it.
Mhm.
And I think our thrift stores here in this small town,
Yeah.
they don't up prices because, people here don't spend a lot on things.
Yeah.
And they're not, this Goodwill's not out to like gouge you like a lot of Goodwills. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's what's happened nowadays.
Mm.
But you can still find the diamonds even if you go into a Goodwill boutique, which I don't personally like to shop at because they're more of the high-end
Yeah,
stuff.
they are.
And they know what they have and they price it to where you can't pick it up to flip it. There's just no like wiggle room for profit. So,
Yeah, honestly.
but you could still find stuff in those. You can. It's just spending the time, learning the items and finding the stuff that they miss, and that is the thrill of it. That is
Right.
why we love it. We love the thrill of the hunt.
Excitement.
Yeah, the excitement of it, and just
Yeah.
finding the best items.
And honestly, guys, I was just gonna say that that's probably one of the reasons why we did move to a town in Indiana, because like in Cali, and I'm not trying to badmouth Cali, I just think they just know what they have. And once the Goodwill is there, know what they have, they up the price a lot.
Right.
Here, they kind of just, to the tradition of how the Goodwill started back then, they're there to actually provide clothing and any kind of supplies for the people that can't afford the retail.
Right.
And for us to know that factor, we had a good shot of really building our business here. And that's why we moved, is because here it's more laid back. And if there is like a brand, let's just say like, I don't know, just to put out there, Supreme, they're probably not gonna know it. And all their prices, they don't change. It's like, for here it's like
Flat rate.
$5 for a t-shirts, and that's the whole rack. It's not in special. If they do markup stuff, they'll
There
be in
is
there.
sometimes,
Yeah,
right?
but
There's
mostly,
rare times where
Yeah.
they'll mark up something. Like, I think we were in there yesterday, and a cart came out, and I was super excited because they had some girl Justin boots. If you guys don't know Justin,
Roper's
definitely
and all
want to
that.
look up those. But they had a mark for 25, and there was just no room for profit on those specific ones that I found.
Yep.
But you know, like things like that. But even at times,
Yeah.
they'll miss things, or somebody, they will put it for 25, and it will sit for a week, and then they'll change the color, so then it's going to be half off.
Yep.
And then that's when you say, hey, it wasn't worth picking up for 25, but now it's worth picking up for $12.50.
That's the thing you're gonna
So-
ask yourself too. Like, okay, I know what that's worth. Is that pretty much the price, like Tara said?
Yeah.
But then your patience comes into play, and for us, it is about the patience too. Like, okay, we'll see if it comes down.
Yeah, if not, no harm done. You know, somebody that needed them got them, and they still got a good deal. They didn't have to buy them on eBay and wait and
Right.
pay shipping
Or
and all
full
of that.
price,
Yeah, exactly. So anyways, there's a little education, there's a little backstory to what we do and why we do it. But yeah, this was a quick trip. We weren't in there terribly long. My daughter didn't scold me that much that day. She's always just like, Mom, I just know when I go to the store with you, we're gonna be in there for like hours. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, that's what we do.
That's our
You know,
job.
it's our job, and she does love it. It just makes it a little harder with our grandson, but she's a trooper. We appreciate you.
Well, in due time,
And-
he's probably gonna get to the point where he's gonna love enjoying to, even though he's in the cart all day, then he's gonna know these memories and maybe enjoy
That's
going
right.
to the Goodwill.
Yeah, and
Maybe teach him.
He's gonna be in training.
Yep.
Cash, you're next. You'll
Yep.
be in training.
He's
So.
all picking out the toys to resell.
All right, guys, that is what we have for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something and enjoyed our little stories. And
Hopefully my shirt wasn't that distracting.
or mine. I mean, you didn't talk about my cute shirt. So,
Blue's Clues.
yes, Blue's Clues. Anyways, that is what we have for you today. Tune in next time when we will be shopping again, thrifting, and finding some more great items to show you. And until next time, please like and subscribe. We are a new channel. Leave us a comment below, and don't forget to ring our bell. Until next time,
Till we thrift again
and again,
and again.
and again,
See you
on the flip side.